rotate device back. We are struggling out in here. Okay, hello. First live stream, we're having technical difficulties. Hold on, please hold, everyone. Thank you all for being here. Okay, am I, let's see. Oh, geez, this is so funny. Hi, how's everyone doing? Thank you for being here. Literally. Oh, geez, this is so funny. I don't know what's happening. Hi, it says orientation of the screen is locked. Thank you. And I can't figure it out. Literally. I feel like. Why is it like playing back? Thank you all for your patience. And thank you for being here. Say hey. Oh, thank you. I see you all in the chat and I appreciate all of your patience and everything else. I wonder. Say hey. Oh, thank you. Can I see you all? Yeah. I want to see what's happening on the other end. Okay, well currently, okay, thank you. We're here for the shaky camera video. We are currently leaving Salt Lake City. I want to see what's happening on the other end. Do you hear that? Like, why is that happening? Okay, hold on. Please hold. We're here for the shaky camera video. We are really learning right now. Leaving Salt Lake City. I wonder if I can. Why is it sideways? Okay, here's the deal. Here's the dealio, everybody. What I think is gonna happen is that this is just gonna be a vertical video for now. Thank you. I see you in here. Hey, Pete. Hey, Kristen. If any of you have what's the word I'm looking for? I am like so overwhelmed right now. If any of you have tips on like how to live stream, why this is happening this way, let me know. This is like my first time, obviously, very clearly. But thank you all for joining us on the road here. I feel like I'm getting my own feedback on the camera. Silver Assassin Metal Detecting. Hi, thank you. Controversial Cruising. Hey, Scott, how are you? Seriously, thank you all so much for being here. This is Logan, by the way, if you haven't met Logan yet. We've had a day, and even in just like the last 2 hours, we've had a day. It started like pouring rain on us. So our plans changed a little bit. Then Logan got an email regarding his work with like some changes that needed to happen. So we're trying to roll with those. And then we're like, oh wait, we need to get gas. So there is just a lot going on. P&J's Homestead Adventures. Hi, the Logan there saying hey to you. Hey. Hi everyone. Seriously, thank you for being here. I see. It means the world to me that you're all here. And like I said, we've been like going through it. And the fact that I am so new to this, obviously, live streaming, I really want it to be, hi Desert Sellers, thank you for joining. I want it to be horizontal, but I haven't learned how to do that yet. I feel like this makes me feel like I am not even a millennial, but like I'm only 26. Like I feel like I should know how to do all this technology stuff, but I just don't. But look at you all knowing each other. Hi, hey Chris, how are you? Christopher, check out, we just got to this gas station. We're leaving Salt Lake City. So this is our view. I'm getting out of the car because it's kind of hot. This is our view. The cool thing about Salt Lake City, if you are not aware, is that it's kind of in like this bowl of the mountains. It's in like this valley, but it's just surrounded by mountains. And my ears keep on popping. Like the elevation and the pressure has affected me so much. Do I want a coffee? If you're getting one, I'll have one for sure. Hello everyone. I love seeing so many people that already know each other in here, and everyone, I'm just excited for you all to meet each other too. This is so cool. This means the world to me that I have people supporting me in my corner, especially after we started this live stream late. and going through the, like, figuring it all out because I clearly am so clueless. So if anyone has any questions regarding the road trip, regarding where we are, what we're doing, where we're going, first time for everything. Yeah, you're so right. You're so right. I am figuring it out. I'm going to rewatch this later and just laugh at myself because I'm literally like so clueless. But again, like I said, I'm so grateful for you all for being here. Yeah, hit the thumbs up. Yes, thank you, P&J's Homestead Adventures. My intention with this is like, I knew that my vlog schedule would be a little bit crazy because of this giant road trip that we've been on and that we're doing for the next, we still have like another week-ish, give or take, on the road. And so I'm not doing a lot of editing. I'm driving and we're stopping and we're making stops. We're seeing a lot of friends. We're stopping to see family. We're doing hikes. And so that's why also, like, if you're following me on Instagram is like the best way to stay in touch because I do like more live updates there. But hi from Guam. Hi, thank you so much for joining. Yeah, how about everyone put in the chat where you're from, because I'm all about traveling and I'm all about places. So tell me everyone where you're from. I have Guam so far. I know Texas. Wait till we get you on Match Game Live. Seriously, that'll be awesome. So I'll show you a little bit of our setup. So we've been driving right now. We're driving a Subaru Outback. It's been wonderful so far. And then we have this Thule for extra storage. This feels like so, we feel very like we belong in Colorado, even though we're new to being out west. Thank you so much. He's the best. Logan, say hey to everybody. What do you think of the Thule? What do you think of our setup so far?
I feel so a part of the community.
Yeah.
Everybody in Colorado either has a Subaru Outback or a Toyota
Tacoma.
And a
yeah.
Thule.
And a Thule.
But honestly, it's a lifesaver because everything is in this thing.
Yeah.
Don't come by and take it.
Yeah, I don't know if he's a funny jokester. If you all are not new to the channel, if you are new to the channel, I'm just gonna give you a little backstory here. A couple weeks ago, my car was stolen in Milwaukee right before we were about to do this big move, and it was honestly like kind of a traumatic experience for me. Just all the things that come with like having your whole life robbed, because there was like all of my stuff was packed in there, and then the car was totaled even though I thought I was gonna get it back, and so like there was a lot of back and forth with insurance and with police and all the stuff. But the full story's on the channel if you want to check it out. So anyways, let me see where everybody's from. I said I've got New York State. We have Guam. Someone's in here from Guam.
Lovely.
I have Tucson, Arizona, Vermont, Galveston, Texas, Georgia. We have people from all over. This is amazing. So we're adding it to the list. All of your hometowns. I know the mountains are beautiful. I was just showing them. So beautiful. Like, oh my gosh, they stretch so far and wide. We'll have to put all of your hometowns on our to-go list. Canada, Toronto, Canada. I saw you just come in there. Yeah. Jason, I didn't know you're from Canada. Oh, and Lost Shepherd, thank you for joining. Thanks for being here. I see I'm learning so much about you all. So yeah, any questions or comments or concerns you have about our road trip, let us know. And I love that you're all connecting here too. And I see some names that I'm not familiar with, so it's really cool to, my Georgia was so Italian. Of course it was. I'm excited to connect with you all and learn more about what you're all up to too. That's so cool. What was I even gonna talk about? So we just came from getting ice cream at this place called Normal Ice Cream, which is funny because it's very not normal. Like all the flavors, our friends got sweet corn flavored ice cream, and we got a
salted vanilla.
It was like salted vanilla with
chocolate
chunks and like cookie chunks.
Yes,
a lot of like random stuff, but like so delicious. What's our destination? So our destination eventually will be California, Palm Springs. We are driving across the country. So we started in Chicago, which is where we were living, and we're moving. We're moving out to California, and it's kind of for like a temporary stay. Logan, do you want to talk a little bit about like why it's temporary, or like kind of explain that a bit?
So we're fortunate enough to have an opportunity to travel because my work, I'm a physical therapist, is affording the opportunity to go to different locations across the country for short periods of time or long periods of time, depending on what they want and what I'm willing to do. So just the first stop with this whole experience is California, but we have any state on our door.
We are hitting crazy traffic. This is why I knew it would be funny to like do this literally on the road, because you're getting the raw, real experience. Also, this is like a funny, like I've never seen this happen on a highway. Like it's, each lane gets like its own light and like when you can go.
Oh, it was a car accident.
Oh, that would explain it. All right, let's see what other questions people said they've got here. You camping on the way or hotels? So we mostly hotels. We stayed with a few friends. We just stayed with a couple friends for a couple nights in Colorado, in Denver. Our original plan was to camp in Zion National Park. Unfortunately, with everything else that went on with the car and everything, and like just moving in general is like literally so hard and crazy. We missed the reservation. Like there was not reservations available anymore for the times and days that we were gonna be there. So camping's kind of been out of the question. So we're doing like hotels, Airbnbs, staying with friends.
But we do
Whole bunch
have
of
our
that.
tent just in case.
We do. We have our tent just in case. And the Thule that we just showed you that's on the roof, coffee break. It's very helpful, especially for holding like our camping gear and stuff, because it's, you know, it's not stuff we need in the car necessarily all the time. And we've got like our hiking shoes up there and all that other stuff. What other questions? I saw someone, Ontario, Canada. Where was I? This is some crazy traffic we're about to be in. Final destination. Which state are you in? And which state are we most excited about visiting along the way?
That's a good question.
That's a good question. I think that's a loaded question, because I just saw one of my best friends from childhood here in Utah. We just left hanging out with them, and that was really cool. I was really looking forward to that. Same thing with Colorado, because just seeing friends and family along the way has been super cool. What about you, Logan? What do you think?
I've never been to Colorado, and I have a lot of friends that are there, so I was really looking forward to Colorado. But it's different because each state is a different experience. So I'm stoked for Zion, but I'm so excited for Vegas.
Yeah, Vegas is gonna be fun too, because it's his birthday in a couple days, and we're like, that was kind of like the reason for the stop in Vegas. Or like, honestly, I think we've had Vegas planned longer than we've had like moving to California planned.
Vegas is planned for over a year.
Yeah, so we were like, how can we make it that it's just like a pit stop kind of, and we love that. We've got some like shows planned. We're gonna go to the club, some pool parties, some gambling, some good dinners. There'll be vlogs about it all. Also, I just want to say, seriously, I'm so grateful for all of you for being here and supporting us, especially through all the hullabaloo. What else are we asking?
Hullabaloo.
Oh yeah, someone said they had a physical therapist who was doing that originally from Hawaii.
Oh, cool.
I would love to make that a stop on our travel journey. Him being a physical therapist, who's probably more in control, but that was definitely something on our radar. I think that'd be so cool. It is a great opportunity. Road trips are so fun, and it's been, knock on wood, it's been pretty smooth so far. I mean, I know I said we just went through some crazy stuff, but that was more so with just our timing. We've had like great weather. Until now, we haven't really hit a lot of traffic at all. We are in standstill traffic, y'all. We are
It must have
sitting.
been a big boo-boo.
They must have known that we were about to go live and we needed all the time in the world. Controversial cruising, couldn't tell it was my first live. Oh, I'm sure. Okay, someone says, I've been to Palm Springs. Texas 3 Pro says, I've been to Palm Springs, and when you travel I-10, you'll see wind turbines. It's very dry. Yeah, okay, we've had a couple dry spells. This is not going to stay up here, but I want to get a sip of my coffee. It's been dry already in comparison to, I guess, just what we're used to in the Midwest. Colorado was pretty dry, and I don't know if it was like the elevation or what, but we've definitely had that. Hi. Las Vegas is awesome. Yes, I know. We love it. What are your favorite things to do in Vegas? Give us your recommendations. Logan is a Virgo. You are exactly right. So the car stuff turned out okay then? No. Thank you for asking, and we appreciate. I I seem fine mentally, emotionally. I think I'm still in recovery from the whole car stolen experience. But like, it is fine. Like, they're just things are replaceable. It's honestly fine. It was just like literally a pain to go through everything. And honestly, I'm so grateful for him because he was so, we're getting a FaceTime. He was so helpful and calm during the whole situation, like with the police reports and everything else. You are so sweet. Thank you, Scott. Oh, Scott gave us a super chat. Happy monetization. Scott. Thank you, Scott. But yeah, so he's been very calm through all this. He's like the calm of the yin and yang here. I'm the one that like freaks out, and believe me, I was freaking out for like weeks. Now that it's been weeks, but I honestly am able to laugh at it now. So thank you. I appreciate it. You read that wrong. Okay. Yeah. So funny. Thank you so much. Thank you for sending road trip money. Exactly right. You know, we have been, I can't even tell you how much coffee we've had already on this trip. And I'm a coffee drinker. He, like, not so much. He drinks a lot of matcha. But, like, the amount of caffeine we've been intaken, that's probably not how you say that. The amount of coffee we've ingested, that's a good one, is actually insane. Like, I feel like every time we stop to like go to the bathroom, we're like, so coffee. But it's cool too because it's given us the chance to explore like smaller coffee shops like off the side of the road. We've definitely done like some Starbucks and gas station coffees and things like that, but it's cool to explore coffee. Terrible experience. Yeah, it was terrible, but honestly, like, I don't want to dwell on it. Thank you all for asking and sending your well wishes. I really do appreciate it because it's just nice to know that people have your back and are looking out for you. But matcha is the best. Scott agrees with you.
Yes.
Mushroom coffee lately. But yeah, no, we appreciate the warmth and love. But we're moving past it. We're moving on. Life happens, and we got to roll with the punches.
Who drinks the mushroom coffee?
Controversial cruising.
Does the mushroom coffee work? Like, do you feel
up and at 'em and ready to go?
Focused?
Yeah, I feel like there's a lot. There's been a lot of, I don't know if it's research, but a lot of like the kind of like trendy brands that have been releasing, like just because of the research with mushrooms lately, like ashwagandha and lion's mane and all these mushrooms that have really great medicinal benefits for you. So I feel like a lot of brands have been doing that, doing more of those kind of products. Where are we staying in Las Vegas? We are staying at the Trump Hotel. We originally, so like I said, we've had Vegas planned for like a year. His credit card, he has like, what is it? It's a hotel rewards program thing. So basically they were like, we can give you this great deal at this hotel if you come and watch this presentation. So we have to go and sit through one of those timeshare presentations when we're in Las Vegas in order to like get the really good deal at the I was at the restaurant, at the hotel. And we got a really good deal. So we're excited just to check it out, and like, it's gonna be a great weekend. Yeah, it's gonna be good. So what can I expect to be weekly live once you're settled? Honestly, maybe. And then we can talk about like, talk about whatever you want. You have been like, I have no words right now. I think I'm just like so all over the place. Instrumental is the word I'm looking for. You've been very instrumental in setting this up for me, and I appreciate that. Just encouraging me to do live streams, and like, your ideas are always flowing. So I appreciate that. It's really cool to have friends in the creator community that like we can brainstorm together and stuff. And one day we'll be on a cruise together, I'm sure. We'll see what the future holds. We do actually have a cruise coming up.
We do have a cruise coming up. Not during the road trip.
Not during, whole separate vlog. Way in the future, but that should be really cool. There's definitely gonna be vlogs for it. It's actually a music festival on a cruise ship, so it's like combining my travel and my music festivals, which is gonna be awesome. So someone else said the mushroom matcha is great, but you know, like Crystal doesn't like the Rise. Isn't that the one that you have been drinking? Have you tried Wonder?
I've been gifted the Rise stuff. It's alright.
Like multiple times.
It's alright. I like the pure stuff, but I like it really strong.
So have you tried Wonder?
No, I've never tried Wonder.
You gotta try Wonder. That's what we'll use the super chat for.
Next on the docket.
Next on the docket. That's a good tip. We'll definitely look into the Wonder. Never tried. Yeah, we've never tried Wonder. Oh, Texas Rebo said, my wife sat through the timeshare thing in Branson, Missouri to collect our honeymoon. Yeah, you have to do what you have to do. And that's one of the things about, like, I mean, I've watched a lot of other travel vloggers, like, create their channels based around things like that, because it's like, it's kind of like you have to hack the system. Like, if you have to sit in on a presentation for 2 hours, like, but it pays for your trip or it brings you to a new place, like, you got to do what you got to do. You know what I mean? And I think that's so cool. So we're doing it. We're making it happen. And I think that's a really awesome way to, like, you got to hack the system because the system's going to hack you. So Texas Repo, thank you for sharing. Texas Repo, if you don't mind me asking, what is your first name? Or what do you go by besides Texas Repo?
Side note,
yeah,
I'm really happy that Ren is joining me for this timeshare thing because I can't say no.
Yeah, and I'm going to be the voice of reason. Like, we don't need it. Thank you. You know, that's going to be pretty funny. That'll be a good experience. Thank you. Yeah, I want to highlight more of Logan on my channel because, truthfully, back when I started this channel, which was a really long time ago, believe it or not, one of my things that I was like one of the goals and like one of the ideas was to highlight the people around me, because I think human connection is so important. And it's what makes the world go round, and it's how we all have our relationships and everything. And like, there was a sort of, I'm not going to say it was a series on my channel, but I tried to do it on my channel where I'd be like, meet this person and just like highlight my friends and like show their strengths and what they're all about, and like kind of like show the world like why I love the people that I love. So that was definitely part of it. So I love that you're stoked to meet more Logan, get to know Logan better too, because I love Logan. He's the best. And it'll be really cool to highlight that on my channel too. If he's down, you know, consent. That's what it's all about. But
consent and friendship.
Yes, exactly. Yes. Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate all of your kind words, all of you. Coconut water, that's a good one. We should be doing more coconut water because that's sort of like, not a superfood, but it's very similar. It's like, it's really good for you. It's so natural.
You'd probably be a lot less sore for the hike yesterday.
Just say no and get out and get your free gift. Seriously, that's our plan for the timeshare.
Get a free gift.
Well, I mean, even like
I'll take any free gift.
Yeah, right. The great best support partner. Hi, Joey. Oh, thank you for sharing, Joey. I'm sorry for your loss, but it is part of life, and I just hope that you carry on his spirit with you and through the business too. It's nice to meet you. Thanks for joining. Yes, don't forget to like the live, people. Thank you, Crystal. Yes, and consent. You're so right. So we talked about where you're all from. What are you all up to right now? Like, what time is it in your time zone? Tell me all about what you're up to. Let me show you our stop and go traffic that we're still in. It has moved a little bit, but I think that, what is this, 4 lanes?
I hope everyone's okay.
I know, I hope everyone's okay too. So it's like 4 lanes, I think. It looks like that there was like a crash in that
6.
last lane. 6? Oh, I guess there's 2 right here. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's an express lane, but I guess it counts. I don't know if you can see up there, but this whole like part of the expressway is just empty. Sorry that I'm like shaking.
Coffee too early.
I know. So I hope everyone's okay. It's not looking too hot. On my next festival, we are going to be doing a festival in October for Halloween. We just haven't finalized it yet, but we're doing it. And it keeps you hydrated about the coconut water. You are exactly right. Oh my gosh, you're in bed with COVID. I'm so sorry to hear that. How are you feeling? Thank you for joining. Subscribe if you haven't yet. We've got a lot of fun stuff coming up. I hope you feel better. We do have enough gas. We just filled up. Thank you, Crystal. We just filled up at the beginning of this live stream because it's been chaotic today. But Milwaukee, love Milwaukee. I go to the rave there often, the music venue. Oh yes, you have a 14-hour day. Can you remind me what you do for work? Yeah, you got a lot of YouTube stuff done. Love that. Chopping veggies, listening to you. Oh, thank you so much for joining. You are also some of my biggest supporters. I appreciate you all. Yeah, that can't be fun. The worst thing about being sick is like the achiness. That's so true. I'm so sorry, but I hope you feel better soon. Drink lots of coconut water. What I was about to talk about is the last time Logan and I road trip, like seriously, was over a year ago.
To Badlands.
To the Badlands. But we were in like way worse traffic than this because there was a
fire,
almost like a literal it wasn't an explosion, but it very well could have been.
It was scary.
A truck, like a giant semi truck of hay, caught on fire on the road, and we were stopped like 10 cars behind it. Like we were like right near the action. And originally we were just like slowing down. It was like before the entire highway was closed off and stuff. But we were sitting there for at least like 4 hours. Finally, they got like the rescue people, because if the fire got to like the gas tank, obviously like there would have been an explosion. So for a while it was just the hay, but the hay had to like all burn through. Like it was a semi truck full of hay. And eventually what they did was like they blocked off the road, and then they made us start turning around on that same side of the highway. Like it was crazy. Yeah. And we had to been sitting there for like 6 hours by the end of it. Like it was insane. And it's kind of scary too, because we were really close to the action.
The issue was that the road they were on was the only road to where we had to go.
Yes, it was the only highway.
One highway out of Wyoming to where we needed to go.
Connecting. It was through Nebraska.
I think we were trying to go to Nebraska.
Or we were trying to get to Lincoln, Nebraska, I think,
we were trying to get to Lincoln, Nebraska, but we had to turn around and go up north rather than go down south.
And it was insane because there was literally that was that one highway. So we had to go like 2 hours in the opposite direction or something crazy like that to go up a different highway. Like it was insane. It crazy. Let's see. You're traumatized by Milwaukee. I feel so bad. But there was also so many great times in Milwaukee. So it's like.
And even that night was so great.
And even that night was really great. We did have fun at the concert until my car was jacked. Like it was fun. It was fun. I don't blame the city. I just, I learned my lesson. Maybe don't leave all your crap in your car for people to see. Take that lesson with you all, and maybe
get these things.
Maybe park. Oh yeah, now we both have these. Oh my god, now we
freaking awesome.
Have these things that
undo it.
Lock your
They lock your wheel. So, I honestly think it. Oh, okay, I undid it. I think that the main thing is that people see this and they're like, oh, they're being so protective, I don't even want to try. But the thought is that if you turn the wheel, it'll hit everything. So they can't turn your wheel. So even at first I was like, I don't understand that. Why do we need that? But I was in a parking spot, and if you can't twist the wheel, so I couldn't even back out of the parking spot because I was like, oh, this is what's the word? Placebo. People can still drive your car. But then I tried to back out of my parking spot with it on, and I was like, oh, there's no way they could do this. So it is pretty legit, and now we've invested in that. Just more precautions, even with the Thule that's on our roof. We don't have it strapped anti-theft strapped when we're driving because it makes obnoxious sounds, but when we park it, we put on these anti-theft straps too that keep it secure, so people can't even break into it. So we're learning. So yeah, Milwaukee, I'm traumatized, but I don't blame the city, and I will go back, and I have gone back since, so it's fine. We're growing. A lot of coconut water. Tuber families, yeah. Tuber chat family, I see you all in here, and I so appreciate it. I've met so many amazing creators through that way of engagement, and it's so cool to be building these webs of creativity and support ideas, engagement. It's so cool. I love that. Amazing. That's the kind of thing I search for out in the real world too. So it's awesome. So 2 jobs, well 3. Okay, Scott. Okay, you work at the dispensary, a small boutique in Scottsdale, and YouTube. Oh yeah, because YouTube's a real YouTube is paying you. I always forget. Yeah, that is so cool. I'm happy for you. You are hustling. Am I in Utah? Yes, currently stuck in our traffic, but how can you be trying to flip the camera? How can you be mad at traffic when this is your view? You know what I mean? As coming from the Midwest, look at these mountains. They're just beautiful. As coming from flatland in a big city too, where I'm in traffic often. Sea level.
At sea level too. This is great. And honestly, it's not raining or anything. It's pretty good right now, so. And hopefully I think it will probably be, it might be cleaned up pretty soon. I don't know. It's hard to say.
They put.
Yes, that's so true. Hello. Howdy from California. Howdy from Australia. I see you. Pure Lottie in the house. It's so good to see you. Thank you for joining. How do you support? We're mobilizing. Basically, when I see someone engaging with my channel, I try and check out their channel back, because I understand that, like, first of all, the algorithm is tough for everyone, whether it's YouTube, Instagram, I don't really use TikTok, but I should be on there. But
See what happens.
it's, yeah, let's see. I don't want to like put
okay?
my camera just to make sure there's like not, in case there's like people that aren't, well, I'll come back to that in a moment. I don't know. There's not like any cars on the side of the, oh yeah.
Oh.
Someone did a flip around.
Oh, it was a doozy.
All right, I hope everyone's okay. They're out of the car, it looks like.
Yeah,
mostly.
Oh,
I don't like that. Multiple cars involved.
4.
Oh no. Okay, everyone just send your good energy. I'm sorry for that little mishap right there.
Sending lots of love.
We're sending love and healing to them. I hope they're all, okay. Back to the question, and look at these mountains. Oh my gosh, I'm like literally all over the place. The question was, how do you support other like creators who support you? And I just like to check out other people's channels, check out what they're all about, and if I really enjoy their content, I'll make sure I go and check back over and over again to see like what they're up to, because it's hard out here for people who are like really putting in the good work but aren't being like seen or rewarded by the algorithm yet. And it's cool to like be, when you're connecting or when you follow people that are really big and really like I guess established, it would be one of the words I'd use. It's not really a connection. You're watching them for entertainment, which is totally cool, but also, like I said earlier, like human connection is like the most important thing that we have. It's how the world goes round, and now we survive this life, you know? So I think too, like being able to actually have a real connection with people, like like-minded people, it's really cool. And so like I definitely try and you know, make it a mutual thing and make it a two-way street. Like, why not, you know? And we're all like doing the same stuff in our own little way, like doing video art, you know? So I think that's really cool. Moving on. Hi everyone. There's been so many people that have joined since I started just jabbering away. Clubs back in the day. I do not gamble really, but he likes blackjack, and we've been practicing blackjack in the car.
Okay. Rarely.
No, but like when in Rome,
fun, and we're gonna win.
We're gonna win so much. We've been using this like learn how to play blackjack app, or I have, because he knows how to play pretty well. But I've been learning like this app, and I'll be like, I'm in this passenger seat like the whole time. I'm a passenger princess this week. So I've really been like, oh my gosh, look at this. I've really been like learning how to play blackjack while I'm sitting here. It's great entertainment, and he's always like telling me like why you would do one thing or why you wouldn't do one move.
Don't gamble. Don't gamble.
It's a tough addiction if you get addicted. I do not have a gun. I don't know how I don't know if I'd be a...
The thing is, this wheel lock.
We have the wheel lock, and that's what we have. I feel like I wouldn't, even if I did have it, I would never actually carry it, because I don't even like carrying like a purse. I don't even like carrying anything on me. So like to have to add something else, I'd be like, probably wouldn't. But I appreciate that you are ready to go and that criminals won't even come at you. I love that for you. Stay safe out there, y'all. Where was I? Everyone nervous about Halloween in Milwaukee. You missing the green in Wisconsin. The one thing that I'm going to miss, I already know, is the colors changing. The Midwest does get like, you know, all 4 seasons, so like to see that. But the thing is, we're not far from like, we could take a couple hour trip and go north or east or wherever, and it's like we can do not west, but we could go somewhere pretty easily by car, probably by train, or do like little weekend trips to get like the seasons color changing, because I feel that about Halloween. I freaking love Halloween. You love my attitude? Thank you. I've been working on it. This is not, it takes work. Yes. Oh my gosh, that's so smart. Yeah, Christopher, I definitely, if I can go to the reseller rally in Vermont.
Is it reseller rally?
There will be. Or like event, like get together thing. Yeah, I totally will. It kind of just depends on, and totally I will do a vlog. I do a vlog for everything, as much as I possibly can. So we will be in touch about that. That's really cool. Yeah, if you all don't know, watching here, I do like a little bit of reselling on the side. It's kind of like one of my part-time gigs, which has been so funny too with this whole moving situation, like changing my addresses and having my, like basically employing my dad to help me, like I keep saying like run the warehouse, because I have like all my storage now at his house, that he'll be like running the warehouse, doing a lot of shipping, which is cool. But that's like a whole nother side of my life that I feel like YouTube doesn't see that much. But Christopher knows me through that. So thank you for joining, by the way. Thank you for being here. Love and light, you know it. Flipperoonie. Yeah, it's really cool to be connected and just support each other. I love that. We all gotta go together. Don't just let criminals break into your car. I know. If I was there, believe me, it was like it happened while we were at a concert, and like they stole the whole thing. It wasn't like a break-in, like they literally stole the car. It was gone. And when they finally found it, it was empty and destroyed, unfortunately. We don't play in Texas. We don't call 911. Shout out to you for that. Texas might be a place that we go and visit on our travel PT journey. I've been to Texas a couple times, but not for a long enough period of time. Where in Texas are you from? Whereabouts? I have some family in Fort Worth, so I've been like around there. It's so gloomy. I know. It's getting into, what season is it though for in Australia? What season is it you? Oh my gosh, I can't even speak. What season is it for you? Are you moving into summer? Or was it just, I get so confused with how the seasons work, but let me know. Is it that gloomy season for you? Hi, Living Life with Lachey. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. Thank you to all of you. Where did you park at the rave? I parked like across the street past the Ambassador Hotel.
Past the gas station.
It was like behind, like there's
Was it a 7-Eleven?
Yeah, it's like the 7-Eleven. I parked like the street behind that on the street. It's like free street parking. The thing is, I've parked there so many, like I've been going to the rave for like 6 to 8 years now, and I literally park in that spot every time. So in my head, I'm like, it's fine. Nothing can possibly happen. I've always parked here. And it was funny because when I called my dad, like crying, being like my car was stolen, he was like, you sure it wasn't towed? I'm like, this is not a tow zone. I park here every time. But anyway, yeah. We just finished winter, day 4 of spring. Okay, so you're moving into spring, but spring's still a pretty rainy season, right? Happy spring. Yeah, welcome to spring for you. Rock on. Yeah, we got lucky. So earlier today, here, I'll just show you the mountain view for a little bit. Earlier today, when we were sitting at a park for lunch, and oh, that is beautiful. Look at the way the light is hitting that. Yes. I wish I knew which peak that was. I do not. Sorry, everyone. Earlier we were having lunch at a park, and it was beautiful. And then all of a sudden, in the distance, I like see lightning, and I'm like, it's starting to get real gloomy real fast. So we like hightailed it back to the car with our friends who were on their e-bikes. Then it started like pouring rain, but it was only for like a second. Like it literally, it was pouring rain. Our poor friends were on their bikes. Then we ran into the ice cream shop, and then it stopped. Ba-da-bum-bum. 20 likes, let's go. Yes, thank you, everyone. Thank you. We had a pretty late winter, so I think it's gonna carry into spring. Okay, yeah. It's so funny the way that the United States does all of our like metric systems. Because she just said it's like in Australia it's a perfect, like for spring it's generally like 20 to 25 Celsius. And I'm like, so what would that be? Do you have any idea? That does sound like perfect weather because isn't zero like freezing, and then which makes sense. Which makes sense. Like, why do we do like these silly numbers? I don't know.
68, 70 degrees, 20. Am I right?
Probably. Can I fact check that? Like Fahrenheit? Yeah, no, it's so funny how we do our systems around here. Yeah. Here, let me switch over here. Yeah, so right now we're on our way to Zion National Park, which is exciting because we're definitely going to do some hikes and we're going to check it out. The other day though, yesterday we were in Colorado and we stayed in Denver, but then we went to Boulder and we met up with his cousin, and basically he was like, we were like, what do you want to do today? Like, show us around, like we're open for anything. We decided on going on a hike. We're like, yeah. He's like, yeah, we'll take you on a little hike.
I told him I wanted to challenge my body.
That was your first mistake.
That was a mistake.
What did you think of the hike?
Well, my cousin's name's Kobe. So Kobe, he was like, oh, okay, it's just a 2-mile hike up, a 2-mile hike back. It'll be 4 hours. It won't be that long. So 6 hours later, and 8,000 feet in the air, we're on the top of this beautiful mountain. But I'm not a hiker. I walk. I run every once in a while. But hiking is a different beast.
It is a different beast. People don't understand.
And it wasn't easy. Like, see, I have no frame of reference. So I was just doing it thinking it was a normal thing to do. But then afterwards, they're like, oh yeah, this was like, this was it. This was the stuff.
It was hard. And I would say, I'm not going to say I'm like an advanced hiker by any means, but I have done quite a few hikes, and I've done some tough hiking, and it was just very vertical. And then it was on a lot of like a
slippery
loose rock and beautiful rock, but definitely like not like you had to like step here and decide if it was stable and then go up, and it was like all vertical. And definitely beautiful, and you will see the vlog about it, and I can post like a picture on my community page in a minute after the live stream.
Because at the summit,
it was beautiful. You could see like everything.
The entire Colorado landscape.
Yeah, you could even see like Boulder and then also Denver.
And then we had this spinach artichoke dip after, and oh my gosh,
we got so hungry.
Those calories.
Oh my gosh, yeah. It was good. It was a good day. And then we slept like babies because we were so exhausted from the hike. And now, that was all to say that tomorrow we have the next 2 days in a national park. And I'm like, my butt hurts, my legs hurt, and I have like a blister on my heel because we really pushed our bodies yesterday, which is totally cool. Like that's what we're here for. But it's just funny that we were like, oh, nice easy hike, because then we're going to go to the national park. But yeah, so we're just going to play it by ear kind of tomorrow. We might have to do an appointment. I don't know. Just trying to figure everything out. That's the best thing about road trips and kind of being unemployed for a minute. Oh my gosh, you're going to love this view. For those of you that are still in this, check out this view we're coming up on. Oh, it's the way that the light is hitting it. The way that the sun is hitting that.
Time to do a hike?
Does anyone know the best time to do a hike? Let me know what you think. I would say early or in the morning before it gets really hot. But it also depends on where you're hiking. Okay, that's beautiful. And so is that. Like, come on. It's so funny because people are probably like, this is just normal mountains. But coming from the early AM, P&J's Homestead says, thank you. I would definitely agree. Before the sun comes up, and also a lot of times before it gets really busy, because the more people, like the less like you feel like you're in nature. Yes, that's what Living Life as the Shay said too.
Early morning?
Yeah, earlier morning. Like if you can get up at sunrise and start there like right then.
That'd be ideal.
Yeah, it totally is. This is such a beautiful drive. And that's the thing. This drive, even though we've been driving so much, it is so beautiful. So it's like, how can you even complain? You can't. But yeah. This is where we are. All right, everyone. We are coming up on 45 minutes. I don't know how.
That's 45 minutes.
I know, isn't it? Well, 20 minutes we were in the...
Thank you for helping.
Yes, thank you for passing our time. It is a beautiful sunset and great view here. I'll turn it around again. This is what you really want to see. This is what you're here for. But yeah, thank you seriously all so much for being here on the first live stream, even though we started late and had a lot of technical difficulties. Like, I'm going to keep on learning, and I'm excited to keep on learning. Like, there's always something new to learn, and you all, like, I seriously, like, from the bottom of my heart, it means a lot to me that you came here and, like, joined in on this, because this is new for me, and like to be supported by people, like, and just, I don't know, it's really cool. And I, from the bottom of my heart, like, seriously filled with gratitude on that. And yes, we will drive safe. It's been smooth sailing so far. And so we're gonna keep it that way. We probably have like another hour or so, oh, maybe more than that, until we're at our next place that we're staying. So, yeah. You want to give a quick thank you, everyone, for being here?
Thanks, everybody. Nice meeting you all.
Yes, more coming, more on the docket. So many more vlogs. If you're not yet subscribed, I'm pretty sure most of you are. Thank you for being here. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for continuously supporting me, sharing your ideas with me, sending your love, sending your super chats. Thank you. It means a lot. And thank you. We'll probably be live again soon, so keep an eye on our channel. Who knows? On our channel. Who knows what we'll do. Hopefully we'll go live again soon, and I ironed out all the kinks, because I would love to do, my plan was for it to be horizontal and it's not. So any tips and tricks too, you can always DM me or let me know. And yeah, thank you so much always. And oh, thank you for joining. We're about to head out, but thank you for joining Roadkill Gaming. Keep an eye on the channel for future live streams. Keep living large. We'll catch you on the flip. Now how do I end this?